I am a special education advocate. What does that mean? That means I go into IEP and 504 meetings or pre-meetings with parents via Zoom in all 50 states to help. And what does that mean? That means I don't argue unless I have to. I do a lot of negotiating, which is something a lot of people who are looking to be advocates don't recognize they need to do until they get into this job. But I wanted to let you know some reasons why you might need an advocate. So if you book a consult with me, one of the first things I say is I like to sit and listen to what it is that you have to say. However, I will let you know by the end of our consultation whether or not you need an advocate. Sometimes you can just write a letter. I would love to take your money. However, I don't like to waste my time and I don't want to waste yours. And so there are some things that can be solved very easily with a letter. So here's a few tips on when I would suggest hiring an advocate. Tip 1, you do not have an IEP yet. Your child does have a disability and they're getting in trouble a lot and no one has mentioned getting an IEP. That's a good time to bring in an advocate to advise you. Maybe they don't necessarily need to come to the meeting, but they need to explain to you what your rights are. Number 2, your child has gotten suspended and the school is talking about expulsion or doing a alternative school. Definitely want to have an advocate at that meeting to make sure that everything is being done appropriately and to help fight for your child. Number 3, you get emotional. You start arguing. You are fed up. You feel overwhelmed. You may understand everything about IEPs and special education law, but when you get in that room and it's about your child, it's really hard for you. That's when you want to bring an advocate. Number 4, you have a 504. However, it is not really making a difference and your child may benefit from an IEP, but the school is not seeing it. You may need to bring an advocate. Number 5, you want a one-to-one and the school doesn't think that you need a one-to-one. I always suggest talking to an advocate first before hiring, because I will absolutely let you know if a one-to-one is something that I agree with for your child. I may not agree with you, and I may be able to give you some insight as to why I don't agree with you. But if I do agree with you, we're going to use everything possible to try to get you that one-to-one. I think I'm on number 6. You are new to the process and you want to make sure that you're doing everything correctly. Sometimes having an advocate, or at least what I try to do, I don't expect people to hire me year after year, although I have some of the same people that hire me year after year. I like to teach as I go. So if I am using a resource, I'm making sure that you know which resource I'm using so that when next year comes, you don't feel like I just left you high and dry. And I want to make sure that you understand why I'm doing what I'm doing so that you can advocate for your own child in the future. There are plenty of other scenarios, but I am sitting here in the car waiting for my child. So I thought I'd do a TikTok to give you reasons why I would suggest you hire an advocate. Hope this helps.